Oh yeah, baby. It's Dark Souls time. Our name is Schmingus. We are a knight, and we are gonna be a big old burly boy. You already know. Now it's time to make him look pretty. This is what pure Dark Souls performance looks like. We gonna roll on up in here in this dirty old witch shack, get us some goodies out the chest. It's a fresh new journey. You gotta have your human effigies in stock. We're gonna try and roll down this here stairs and continue on to our journey, but sometimes you just go right out the way you came. So we're just gonna actually go the right way now, and we're gonna get to our first bonfire, boy. Your boy Schmingus made it out the dirty old witch shack and found the light at the end of the tunnel. Majula. That is where it's at. This is the first steps in our journey into greatness and into success. Everybody knows that once you get beaten up, slashed, killed, you can always find home at Majula. The Emerald Herald here heals us and levels us, and the blacksmith boy here levels up our weapons and equipment. Number one rule in Dark Souls is to check every nook and cranny. Might be goodies. After introducing ourselves to the townsfolk, I'm thinking it's about time we get into some serious crazy action. Time to enter our first area, the Forest of Fallen Giants. Right out the gate we got our first op, thinking he's gonna pull a fast one on us, but little does he know, we got the two-piece combo at the ready. His boy pulled up and put his order in for the two-piece combo as well, so we gotta oblige him, right? We got pieced up a little bit, but it ain't no big deal when you got a little bonfire nearby. We got one more two-piece for the road. I think it's time we roll up on the big boss in town. I think we give him a two... Okay. Okay, yeah, okay. We back at him. This time we ain't gonna run right into the jaws of this big old dingus. We're gonna take our time, almost get hit up by the bro from earlier, but we gonna take our time, we gonna be calm, calculated, and we gonna put some hurt on these boys. Look at that, two-piece, no big deal. Now, the big chungus in town is about to get it. When you're fighting a big old boy like this, you gotta be nimble like a cat. All he's got is big dumb grabs, arm flails. We got skill and finesse. After all that tussling around, he thought he was gonna lay down and take a nap. Little did he know that was gonna be his last. Got ourselves a little chunk of souls, so we're gonna go spend them suckers. We got the dirty undead boys thinking they're gonna come back and give me a piece of their mind, and you know what, maybe they're gonna do that. We're kinda outnumbered, so we're just gonna escape up this here ladder and get shot up. Oh man, you'll love to see that. And look what we got here. Whole new area and a bunch of items. Another big rule in Dark Souls is that if something looks like it's dead, it's probably not. We are just running and getting these items, and oh my lord, there is a horde of the undead gang. We're in a tight little position here. This is not looking so good. We're just coming to a complete stop every time we pick the items up too. So we're gonna escape, cause that's not good. Oh look, okay. So you know what? We're cooked. We're just cooked. The undead gang, they got us. The whole undead gang, they literally put their orders in for two-piece combos, but as you can see, we cannot fill their order request. so we die. That's just how it goes apparently. Never fear though, cause Schmingus is an undead, and we are back at it, and we're getting revenge. We just gotta play our cards right, calm, cool, collected, cat-like reflexes, dodge, dip, when we can. Sometimes we're gonna get blasted like we just did right there, but as you can see, we're already chopping them down. We are straight farming these boys like they are crops. Almost got blown up to bits. But I don't think that matters because look here. We are just rounding them up and calling the herd on these undead boys. Number one rule of the game though is to not get too much dip on your chip, which kinda already did already. Nothing's perfect. We surely aren't perfect. But we are a man on a mission and we are gonna take these boys down. Sometimes after slaying his enemies, Schmingus likes to style on them for a little bit. And we cannot continue on without taking care of one last little idiot, ladder kicky boy. Gotta restore balance to the world. I think it's about time we get out of this dusty, dirty old place, don't you think? Of course, the first thing we're met with is a big old dirty room filled with big old dirty boys. What do you know? Ain't nothing new to Schmingus though. Especially what you don't want is fighting a bunch of boys in a small little room because you get whacked like that. But as you can see, we do not mess around, boy. Another well-known thing in the land of Dark Souls is that you will be ambushed. What these undead dirty boys don't know is that Schmingus is unambushable. I think it's pretty apparent that these boys really just don't understand who they're messing with because look at here. They are just all riled up. They are all assembled. They're throwing just bombs at me, but I think it is a futile attempt in the end because, they're just getting cut down. They are getting absolutely annihilated all up in here. Look at this little item. Oh, wait. It's a stupid dirty boy trying to ambush me. What's new? Looks like we done found ourselves a new hangout spot. Bro thought he could get a little napski in until he met the end of my blade. Guess around these parts you see some loot and try and open a door and you get slashed right in the back. Man, look at this guy. Who does he think he is? Let's see what you got, old grandma. Bonk stick acquired. Let's test this sucker out on a local hoodlum. Since we're going for a giga strength build, I think this is the absolute perfect instrument of destruction. Looks like we gotta run up this here tree trunk bridge and hopefully not get domed by just the opposition. Oh my god, and look what we got here. Wow. Literally just Ninja Turtle boy with his own bonk stick. Oh my god, he just really hits hard with it apparently too. Looks like Schmingus forgot the number one rule. You always gotta watch your back. Oh my god. They will just come out the woodwork on you. But as much of these boys as there is, as much as there's Ninja Turtle boy, I think that we have a fighting chance of a lifetime right here. Look at that. I noticed all these barrels right next to this wall that looked weirdly cracked, so I'm gonna use my brain beads and try and open a wall up, but looks like that did not quite work out too well. We're also low on healing supplies, so I think we gotta just run it back right about now. Man, get a load of this guy. He thinks he's gonna get something. Nah, and he done just blew himself to Timbuktu, and he got obliterated. We got the Three Stooges over here thinking they're gonna get something done, but man, they messing with the boy Schmingus. What they thinking? Your boy got his hands on a firebomb and opened up a little shortcut. Wow, that just helps massively. No more tree trunk bridges for us. Of course, after throwing down with a bunch of crazy boys, you gotta return and do some leveling. So, we ain't messing with no tree trunk bridges anymore. we're getting on to the good stuff. Gonna head on down this ladder here, and there's just literally kind of emptiness, and wondering what the world's going on with that, and then boom. I mean, just boys lined up thinking that they're gonna get something done, but they are messing with the boy Schmingus, and they don't really seem to care that much because they just obliterated our health bars. So we gonna pick up these goodies, we gonna collect ourselves, and we gonna show these boys a little something. Another big tip when you fighting, boys, is to not roll directly into walls and trap yourself. I'm gonna take a little sippy of this Estus, and we gonna get these boys at a choke point, and we are gonna bash their little dumb brains in. One by one, they dropping like flies. We are acquiring their souls. Think you might even just have to take their drip too, take their drawers and their helmet. I noticed before that little scuffle there was a boy sitting down over here by the barrels, and apparently there's some treasure that we might have to get into. He's pretty chill, so he alerted us the fact that the gate is gonna close behind us when we enter, as you can see. You know, it's starting to seem a little fishy. A little too empty all up in here. It would really suck if we got ambushed right. Oh, okay. Wow, there's just everybody, their brother, uncle, the whole entire family. They're just here and they're pounding on us. But luckily, we got a bonk stick and we got a little retreat hallway we can run into. Gonna grab us a quick goodie before we rough all these chumps up. Literally bash them real good with our bonk stick in this little hallway. And then we're just apparently not gonna do that actually. Run that back. We're really low on heals as well, so we gotta really play this careful. And by careful, apparently it means get blasted by these boys. Usually whenever you want to get a big old bunch of boys taken down really efficiently, apparently all you gotta do is just funnel them through a little doorway. And that's how you get it done. After we got done scooping around, seeing what the scoop was, I think it's time to continue on, and then wow, all of a sudden we're just getting bombarded. But here we are, new area, bunch of new boys, and don't forget the doors that you just cannot open. I think it's about time the cleanup crew comes into town and shows these dirty boys a thing or two. Gotta watch out for us, these pokey boys. They think they're gonna put some work in, and you know, maybe they will at first, but we will bounce back and we will bonk them and take them down. Aw, sweet, look at this goodie back here. Wait, what's that sound? Is that TMNT Ninja Turtle boy over here? Oh, that is not gonna fly. This is our zone. Maybe it will fly, but not for long. You want some too? Right next to that little squabble, there's just a big old sword sticking in the building with a big old bunch of items at the end. Wow, we're gonna get that. Oh, this is not, oh man, this is bad. This is a tight squeeze. We're gonna have to show these boys how we get it done. And by that, I mean skip right on past them unscathed. Bro's pretty dedicated, I'll give him that. I already know after that ruckus we gotta get us some shortcut fog wall action going on. And that led us right on back home. As we came in here, we noticed this little lift going down and up, it looks like. Right now, we gonna take it down on them and see what in the world's going on. After that little lengthy ride, we noticed a big old hallway with a very not so inconspicuous boy guarding this here door that's always locked apparently. Let's see what's behind this here fog wall. Oh, what do you know? Massive chained up impaled boy that's been here for eons. Oh yeah, that checks out. And he's got some choice words for us. That is oh, okay, so he's just free. He is literally just free. He's very upset. That arm is getting freed too. Okay. Welp, I guess we have woken up, bro, from his afternoon nap. And we gotta deal with the consequences. Okay, as you can see, we barely make it up past his ankles. That is not what you want, but we do have the bonk stick equipped. These toes will experience a whole new type of world of hurting. We can assure him that. I don't know why, but bro just helped me out a little bit. He just bashed his own self, but we're gonna see if that's a good or a bad thing. The main goal here is to, of course, not be under the toes, but bashing them. Oh snap, apparently we're not the only ones nimble like a cat. Oh my goodness. We're gonna let him crash out a little bit and then stay out of the line of fire. And then, oh god. Okay, well, maybe I underestimated bro. He does have some hands. Or feet. And a club and spikes. But that is how it's done. Victory achieved. Soldier key, soul the last giant. Look at that boy right there. We did it to him. So that was boss number 1 in the dirt, in the books. We got about 10,538 souls. We gonna run on back to the Emerald Herald to get them popping. We got 6 levels out of that sucker, so you know we got it popping. So I decided to splurge out and get Leningrad his crib back. And now we can upgrade our bunker and reach levels that we would have never imagined. After killing that boss, we got the soldier's key. And if I'm gonna put my 2 brain cells together, I assume it's gonna open this here door right on back there. After we get done tussling with these boys. After the upgrades, I decided to take my cuirass off so I could pull off sweet nimble maneuvers like this one. Think it's about time to open up this here door and see what's behind it. Might be some goodies, but I think it's gonna be some big old armored boys. They got a little upgrade since we done last seen them. That boy didn't even get taken down by that. Of course, bro had some backup just hiding in the corner and he thought he was gonna put some work in. Oh snap, my bad. Of course, you can't run away from the nimble back attack for too long. It will catch up to you. We done roughed up some slightly upgraded boys, so I think we're gonna have to be a little more on our toes from now on. Not too sure what all that's about, but it does seem like we just walked right on into a crazy old ambush with a fog wall behind it. So we're just gonna take care of these boys real quick. Apparently, we're gonna get slashed in the process. But we are gonna literally get it going. Also gonna get some R&R. And since we just showed all these boys who the big boss in town is, we're just gonna walk right on by them. They don't mean nothing. Maybe they can hit us in the arm with an arrow, but we're gonna get into this here boss fight. A sword? A big old flying boy dropped in by a big old crow with a shield? Oh, baby. And the red eyes. Now see, that right there just does not seem very friendly. Oh, okay, he just literally flies. He just flies too. Okay. So it seems like this guy means business. Oh, whoa. Okay, so he's just literally Flash Gordon. He's just, oh god. He is just literally Flash Gordon in armor with a shield and a sword. So, oh baby, so we gotta just really lock in for this one. Wait, what's this here? Oh, Okay. Okay, so... Okay, it seems like we are literally just a chump and this is his neighborhood because we are getting absolutely cut up like an onion right now. Our hits don't really do too much to him. That is not good. The nimbleness factor is just way worse than his, and he is just hitting us like a truck. Fear no. we just barely escaped with our life with that one. We gotta really lock in for this here. Oh my goodness, we are gonna have to bash him real quick, cause, oh, no, stop. Oh, this is, oh. Think it's safe to say that our reign of terror has ended. Looks like your boy met his match. Apparently we got beat so hard that we aged about a couple 100,000 years, so I think it's time we pop ourselves a human effigy. Alright, time for round 2, boy. This time's gonna be different. We're gonna use these little ballistas here and we're gonna put a serious hurting on them. That is, if we don't get literally cut in half. That would be, oh my god, that would be so bad. Whew. But here we go, we're gonna take our first shot and we are going to be stuck in place. We are going to be stuck in place, hunted down relentlessly. I see why he's called the Pursuer. It is a very fitting name, but look at here, we got ourselves a second one, boy. Let's see how this goes. And he just completely does a little two-step and completely evades the arrows. It is now time to lock in. We have a whole boss fight to fight still, and so far not going so good. It is not going so good. That was a nice little nimble roll there. It did not amount to much, as you can see. So, as they say, third time's a charm. Little boy right there thought he could get a lick, but he missed. Idiot. So, we have to make it to these ballistas without getting murdered. That was a pretty good start. Run straight at it so that he dives at us, and we're just gonna lock and load. Oh, baby, I mean, what else is there to say? We just lit him up. Victory has been achieved. But now, we have to fight an army. And by fighting an army, I mean rolling directly into all their attacks, barely escaping with my life, and 20,000 souls. Oh my goodness, we can't die. Hopefully we can get that thing. Never mind, no we cannot. We're just gonna literally almost die and lose everything. So at this point, I think we got way too much dip on our chip, and we should head right on home. We got literally 8 levels out of that one boy. That is primo. And with that being said, I'm thinking it's about time we end this here episode. We just completed the very first leg of the race in Dark Souls 2. We got the sweet bowl cut, we got the drip, we got serious levels, bonk stick, all that good stuff. We're only gonna get stronger, so thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the flip side.